Good day to all of you. I'm Norbert Kamenov, and warmest welcome to the new time on Jibek Joly World. Kazakhstan will become the 45th member of the Global Green Growth Institute. President and chair of the institute, Ban Ki-moon, received the instrument of the country's accession from Kazakh ambassador to Korea, Bakir Dusanbayev. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev signed a law stipulating the accession of Kazakhstan to this organization a month ago. The Global Green Growth Institute was established in 2012. The international intergovernmental organization is headquartered in Seoul. Former UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has been the head of the institute for 4 years.
Since we have already been working together very closely with your government, this will really be a great opportunity and occasion to either more further accelerate our cooperative relationship. You are one of the strongest supporters and committed to the Charter of the United Nations.
Yes.
And it has been my great honor and privilege to work together with His Excellency President Tokayev at the United Nations, now in his capacity as the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the economic stability can be maintained in modern conditions. In what way the right steps toward new reforms can be taken. How young residents of Kazakhstan can use the window of opportunity properly. The image of future Kazakhstan was discussed at the Forum of Strategic Initiatives held in Astana. The event included discussion sessions devoted to this topic. The sessions were attended by famous figures of the country and representatives of decision-making centers, business and science. One of them was the renowned British economist James Robinson.
I think Kazakhstan is making a lot of progress, and it's at a very important moment, very important moment in terms of building new institutions and constructing a really modern state in particular. And I think there's been a lot of progress in 30 years, but now is the time to take it to the next level.
The forum participants also discussed the existing internal and external risks for Kazakhstan and how they can affect the forthcoming reforms in the country. Olzhas Hodaybergenov, senior partner at the Center for Strategic Initiatives and the forum organizer, spoke about the tools which can improve the country's economy.
Most of the inflation is imported. However, in a year's time onwards, there will be more tools. Mostly the key measure in this regard is increasing the volume of domestic manufacture of IT products or creating measures that stabilize interest rates in the money market and Kazakhstan tenge exchange rate. Therefore, these reforms have to be implemented.
5 investment projects with the participation of foreign capital are being implemented in Astana. The total cost is 620 billion tenge. Such major projects as the construction of multifunctional centers and educational facilities are among them. It bears noting that 2 investment projects related to the construction of schools totaling 7 billion tenge were launched last year. Implementation of another 10 projects is scheduled for the next year. To date, the investment in the Kazakh capital amounted to about $1 billion of US dollars. KazMunayGas national company launches its IPO. It plans to place 30.5 million securities on stock exchanges, which accounts for up to 5% of the total amount of issued and placed shares. The price is 8,406 tenge a share. It bears noting that anyone can become the company's shareholder. To do this, it is necessary to open a brokerage account or download the Tabis app. KazPost national postal operator is also one of the brokers of the KazMunayGas IPO. Both Kazakh citizens and foreign institutional investors can purchase the company's stock.
The IPO roadshow began on November 14th. We're going to hold a series of meetings with private investors in the regions to widely present the KazMunayGas IPO listed on the Astana International Exchange and Kazakhstan Stock Exchange.
Kazakhstan is among the top 10 countries in the global sub-index of online services. This year, the country ranked 28th among 193 countries in the e-government development index. In this regard, it is worth mentioning that Kazakhstan managed to move up 10 spots in the previous e-government ranking. This was the result of the work carried out as part of the Digital Kazakhstan state program. It bears noting that the EGDI is compiled by the United Nations experts. Turkestan hosts an international congress of Turkologists dedicated to the 150th anniversary of the great educator, linguist and Turkologist Ahmet Baytursunlu. It brought together scientists from 5 countries. UNESCO's Assistant Director General for Social and Human Sciences, Gabriela Ramos, participated in the event virtually. The scientists have done tremendous work this year, including the publication of the Baytursunlu works, the search for archival materials, the approval of awards and honorary badges. Schools, streets and the Kostanay airport were named after him. In addition, a 12-volume book offering a selection of his works in 4 languages, including Kazakh, Russian, English and Turkish, will see the light in the near future.
This year we have prepared a presentation on the works of Ahmet Baytursunlu. It will be held on December 8th, the day he was shot. We are going to present the book and some of the outcomes of the year.
The Godfather and Once Upon a Time in America. These and other world bestsellers are being translated into Kazakh by local experts. Sunduk Jansibay, a member of the Writers' Union of Kazakhstan and specialists from the Language Teaching Center in Karaganda City, are engaged in this meticulous work. The first 300 books of Mario Puzo's The Godfather have already been published. It is included in the U.S. top 100 best mystery novels of all time. The work has been translated into Kazakh for the first time. The books have already arrived in all of the city libraries.
Together with the center's experts, we are working on the translation of the best-selling book entitled Once Upon a Time in America, and we plan to publish it in a month's time. In general, we intend to continue this work since there is a demand for it. Readers are interested in having foreign children's literature translated into Kazakh as well.
The audience of the Paliashvili Opera and Ballet Theatre in Tbilisi was delighted with the performance of Kazakh ballet dancers and thanked them with generous applause. Astana Ballet Theatre presented its program entitled Heritage of the Great Step in the Georgian capital. It consists of 3 plays, including Salome, choreographed by Mukarrama Vahri, the neoclassical ballet Fuego Lento by Ricardo Amarante, as well as the eponymous national divertisement.
В этой программе «Наследие Великой Степи» вошли все национальные танцы разного.
The program The Heritage of the Great Steppe includes all the national dances of different styles and characters. The audience could see various distinctive approaches of Kazakh choreographers.
Это наша природа, прежде всего это наша духовность, которая очень тесно связана с природой, с пониманием нашей духовной жизни.
Мы стремились выступить именно на первой сцене грузинской столицы.
We aim to perform on the main stage in the Georgian capital. This year everything went well and we are here. It was very important to us to gain the appreciation of a sophisticated Georgian audience which has been brought up on a beautiful ballet for generations.
Мы очень хотели блеснуть именно своим талантом.
The choreographic miniatures entitled Heritage of the Great Steppe reflect the rich 1,000-year cultural heritage of Kazakhstan. It was brilliantly conveyed through the high-level skill and talent of the ballet troupe, bright scenography, stage design and costumes. The Georgian audience was impressed by the theater's unique style, formed from the richness of the classical heritage and modern ballet art.
I've never seen anything like that. It was a beautiful performance. I'm happy I was able to attend the show. I want to know more about the art of Kazakhstan.
That's all the news we've got for you today. I'm Nurbek Kamenov. Make sure to stay tuned and I'll see you very soon.